Hey all, and welcome to Really Little Britain. Folks, tonight I got another beer from this guy, John Ward. And let me tell you, what I've tried so far, I'm quite impressed with. This one here is his Cooper's IPA kit, and it's got Brambling Cross hops in it. It's coming in at 5.8%, and it is a beautiful IPA, as he states on the top. So, these plastic bottles. Um, to be honest, John is the only person I know who uses plastic bottles, but it hasn't impaired beer at all. And actually, it's a pleasure to try something different. So, John, thank you. I'm going to crack this bad boy open, and as always, we're going to use the BB Barfly. Alright, so here we go. Also, Brambling Cross is another one of my favourite hops because it gives that lovely kind of light blackcurrant taste as well. So a good hiss and a nice bit of smokiness. Oh, and a little bit just popping out there. But let's go straight in with the pour, folks. And this beer is pouring with good carbonation, and it has that wonderful. Oh, look at that! So I said, Brambling Cross, and it gives that kind of blackcurrant taste. It's giving it a light blackcurrant colour as well. John, what's happening here? Is this the colour of a Cooper's IPA? I'm not too sure. It seems to be very, very dark. It's a little bit cloudy. I'm just putting it up to the light there. But you can see it's starting just to clear up. These beers have been in my house for about 5 days now. And this has been in the fridge. It hasn't been disturbed. So, anyway, we're going to go in. But it's very much like a light chestnut brown in colour. It's got a 2-finger head, nice and fluffy and light, and very much like soap suds. So let's go straight in with the nose. Oh, man, you've got these Brambling Crosses sorted. And actually, what you are getting is that beautiful, beautiful, very, very fresh and ripened blackberries. There's also a little bit of lemon on the nose. There's deep, it's like, have you ever had that sourdough bread and just on the outside it lightly browns? That's what you've got. But this is smelling delightful, absolutely delightful. I'm really, really looking forward to jumping in here. Cheers. Sorry, the shake of the head was for the carbonation. That was quite intense. But actually, on the taste, that is very, very good. You get blackcurrants. You get cherries. You're getting a little bit of apple. You're also picking up some raisins. This beer for me is not John, this beer for me is not drinking like an IPA. Let me check that bottle cap again, wherever it went. Hold on there, try and get it. That's the Chinook one. Here it is here. Brambling Cross IPA, 5.8%. Can you see that? This to me is very much drinking like a bitter. And to be honest, it's very much like my... I've got a beer called Bitter Me Plums. It's Blackie's Brewery, Bitter Me Plums, 5.8%. And it's very much drinking like that, where it's got that really deep maltiness. As an IPA and that colour. Again, another strange brew, but another beer which is very, very good. This is solid. If this was made from a Cooper's kit and Brambling Cross at it, folks, I'm going to do it. For me, this is a sessional beer and a beer you would want to drink. Especially coming now, the weather's starting to get a little bit cooler. But you know, in and around Halloween time, November into December time, where it's getting a bit colder, you come in from work, you might have a nice feed, you know, you're maybe sitting watching Arsenal play in the Champions League, not Manchester United, because I don't think they're in that. But, you know, having a beer, relaxing, this is the beer you want. Something with a bit of punch to it too. The body in this beer is very, very good. Absolutely fantastic. Spot on. The mouthfeel in this beer is great. And the carbonation, at first it was quite... But actually, the carbonation is intercepting a lot of these different flavours. John, again, I'm very, very impressed about what you're doing as a brewer. And you're up there with Mr. Simon Seaton from Armchair Brewery. You really, really are. Again, you've got 80 from Homebrew in the Green. Another fella who's producing absolutely fantastic beers. Um, you know, your beers are right on his par. Very, 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 very similar. And very, very good. But this beer for me is... It's actually quite exceptional. And the reason being is you've adapted this Cooper IPA kit. And I would guess, and this is only on a guess, you've at least put between 125 to 150 grams worth of Brambling Cross hops in. Again, you know, one of my favourite hops. Does it work well in an IPA? I wouldn't class this an IPA. It works fantastic in a stout. But this is very, very good. Should I brew an IPA with Brambling Cross? I'm going to try it and see what it comes out like. Because this is absolutely fantastic. So what's the finish like in this beer? Folks, the finish is, it's got that maltiness, and then it has that dark fruits. You know, it's got the blackberries, it's got a little bit of cherry. And then it's got this light kind of grassy hay-like finish, which leaves this oiliness on the inside of the palate. John, very, very impressed. I really, really am. I was going to say, if you ever go pro, make this one of your beers, but you probably have to give the copyright to Coopers. For me, what do I give this beer out of 10? You're not going to believe this, Johnny boy. But for me, this is an 8.5 out of 10. An 8.5 out of 10. So far, this to me, this is my type of beer. Your Chinook was good. Your 90-minute IPA, or your 60-minute IPA was good. But this... Stone the Crows and Rape the Ravens. Cheers, Slam Macara.